Welcome back to 3 Minutes or Less. So 2021, a lot of great albums came out. So let's count down my top 10, no order. And no, I will not be mentioning Certified Lover Boy at all. One of the albums that made me realize how good of a year it was going to be for music was Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. Great, just great album. Listen to it non-stop. I listened to it in my transition moving to LA, and it honestly, I'll say it helped me. It helped me out. My favorite part was me trying to figure out the lyrics to Juggernaut. And then once Tyler, the Creator, uploaded a picture of the lyrics, he just put there that it's gibberish and he's not actually saying anything. Well, fuck it. That chorus still goes crazy hard. Another one, you can't really mention 2021 music without mentioning Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. And I'm not just saying it for the fans. I love that fucking album. I learned how to play a couple of the songs on guitar. I listened to it a lot. It was a great album, made me look forward to what Olivia Rodrigo is going to be making next, you know, and I'm sure everybody else is feeling the exact same way. More power to you, Libs Rod, alright? Another great album that came in the second half was Melodic Blue by Baby Keem, which came out in September. Now seeing that transition between Die For My Bitch and Melodic Blue was insane. They are both such drastically different albums, but they're both amazing in their own regard. And in the same breath, I can also say that another one of my favorite albums came a couple months later, when Emotions Running High by Baby Cody came out. Now Baby Cody became big through TikTok with Milkshake, and I hopped on that bandwagon. I listened to a lot of his projects, and it's the same thing with Baby Keem. They're in the same kind of class where they got that studio album and they just fucking ate on that shit. Fucking Baby Keem and Baby Cody. I'm ready. Another one, Vince Staples by Vince Staples. Now I am a huge Vince Staples fan, so when I heard that this was coming out, of course I was super excited. Even though I like his EDM touchy kind of beats, there's nothing wrong with the Hell Can Wait, hard raw beats that made me fall in love with Vince Staples. So I was all about it. The Book 1 and 2 by Yosabi. Now this is a J-Rock band, J-Rock, J-Pop, whatever you want to call it. I got super into J-Rock and Japanese music in general back in 2020, and it carried on in 2021, making me find more bands, and Yosabi is one of the ones that I will always have on repeat. I'll just run through it every time, no skips. Another one I was a huge fan of is Sling by Clairo. I don't gotta say anything. Ever since Immunity, people were ready for Clairo's new album, and it came out and it did not disappoint. It broke my heart, I will say. It touched some emotions, and that's what I love from my artists, you know. The album for Inside by Bo Burnham. Now my experience with that special is a whole other story for a whole other time, but that album itself should win a Grammy, and I 100% stand by that. It's a great album. Very well done. The House Is Burning by Isaiah Rashad. Isaiah Rashad. We've been waiting for an album from him for quite some time now. And The House Is Burning came out. July itself was just a hot run of just great albums coming out, album after album after album. And it didn't stop all the way until the end when Young Dolph, R.I.P., dropped his album, and that just, that was right there. And before I go into my very last favorite album of the year, I just want to show off my honorable mentions. Not that these were bad albums or anything like that. They just I don't know, I picked and choose, and I had to pick 10, and these 10 unfortunately didn't make it. Don't get me wrong, I love the Taylor's version of Red, but I mean, I feel like it's wrong for me to put it on that list. Gammy Gang by Origami Angel. Origami Angel is a great band. This new pop punk era, and they just do it so well. I'm so excited to see how much more stuff these guys come out with, because they are one of my favorite bands right now. And to the moon with these guys, to the fucking moon. So thank you so much for watching, and if there's one thing I want you guys to leave this video knowing, I just want you to know I didn't think Certified Lover Boy was a good album.